What up, everybody? Schulz here. As many of you already know, we started a new YouTube channel for Flagrant 2. There's a link right here that you can click on. I believe it's right here. I was pointing here last week. I'm not really sure, but just click on the link and go subscribe, man. You guys got up to 10,000 viewers or subscribers in the first week. That was unbelievable. Asshole Armies is very strong. We're going to put extra clips up there, behind the scenes footage, a lot more stuff that we can do now that we have its own independent channel. So go subscribe to that right now. Tell your friends. That's where you can watch the clips, the full episode, everything. Eventually, we're going to stop posting those videos on this channel right here. So if you don't want to miss out on anything whatsoever, go subscribe right now. Enjoy the video. If you think that Americans are the reason why there's no more fish in the sea, go to Japan. They eating all the fish. Everything is fish. Breakfast, fish. 2 different types of fish.
That's no.
Lunch, fish. Dinner, fish. All they're eating is fish. It's constant. That's why they want to kill themselves. Real talk also, it's redundancy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you eat fish, I want to kill myself if I had to eat another fish.
Oh, they want to kill themselves because mercury poisoning.
I don't know what that means, but...
Mercury's in the fish.
And if you eat a lot of it,
Mercury's in a thermometer, stupid.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's where they get the mercury from the thermometers from fish?
Nah, the other way around. Fish aren't supposed to have mercury, but the water's polluted, so they get mercury in them.
Yeah.
And then they get
Because we're not recycling thermometers?
something.
I don't know.
The fish are eating the thermometers?
That's a good question. Eden, can you look up how does mercury get in the ocean?
And then that shit,
This shouldn't take
mercury
you more than a
poisoning
minute.
makes you go crazy.
All right, well, that must be it. Anyway,
Bro, I think you might have solved it.
fish, amazing, okay? Obviously, don't worry about this, Eden. Close it because it's too distracting. We're going to get there. You just look at it yourself, and when we come back to you for that information,
wanted you
then
to
you
do.
can talk, okay?
idiot.
Fucking dumbass.
Stupid motherfucker. God
You know
damn,
what I mean?
man.
Fat fuck. That's my new shit. I'm going to call him fat.
We haven't done that yet.
I know.
We
he's
never
fat.
once commented
I
on
know.
his waist.
I know, but now you're going to get commented on.
You like a boy's huskies, huh?
Motherfucker look like a Mexican toadstool. Every time you walk in the room, I hear dun 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 dun.
Senor Frogs over here.
Isn't that the shit from Mario Kart at the beginning of every episode? Dun 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 dun. Bing, bing, oh, shit. Such a fat mouth. Fucking stupid. Fat motherfucker. Look. All right. Yeah. What? You can't say nothing, can you? Can't say nothing.
Crouch
back
down, I
of
bet
that.
you look hella like a frog, son. That shit is wild. Fucking Budweiser frog over here.
So, Eddie, you gotta have some comebacks. Son.
No, you're not
You
coming
can't just
back.
take these.
Oh, then you coming back to the dessert tray, motherfucker. What you talking about?
Go on, son. Go on.
No, now you stressed, right? You thinking. He just typing random shit into the computer.
It's like
He didn't know what to do. We went into his DJ posture. You saw that shit? He put his fucking ear on his shoulder. You went like this. You had your ear on your shoulder. Look. Back to these Japaneses. Okay? I had the best sushi I ever had in my life. Right? Obviously.
Not Jiro.
I got a bone to pick with this motherfucker. Let me tell you something about Jiro. Okay? We should have taken that guy out in World War II. Okay? We missed with Jiro. This fraud. Okay? Listen, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking, well, I already spoke about it on the podcast. I dream of Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
Yeah.
Is the name of the thing.
It's a Netflix documentary.
He not dreaming of sushi, let me tell you that much. Okay? He dreaming of something else. I was so excited to go to this fucking dinner.
Son, I was geeked for you.
Son, do you know I bought a suit? So keep in mind, the dinner is $1,000. Me and my shorty, right? I'm buying a suit.
500 each or 1,000?
500 each.
Okay.
1,000.
That's crazy, bro.
Son. wait till you hear about this dinner.
You're like an angry Kramer
Okay,
right now.
ready? Here we go. $1,000 dinner, right? Pre-booked, we get it. I'm so fucking hyped.
Yeah.
We start looking up the right way to eat the food, how to operate in the gym. Okay, you gotta wear a suit? Okay, boom, I gotta wear a suit. I go buy a fucking suit, right? I buy.
Did they even have sizes for you in Japan?
Damn, I bought it in America.
Okay. Yeah,
I was prepared. I brought the suit over there.
Right.
I brought a new pair of shoes. I bought the belt. I bought the shirt. I spent $1,000 on the suit, the whole thing. I'm 2,000 deep for Jiro, okay? We go to Jiro, right? We're running late. The shit is in the subway. You can't even find it. You got to go through some back entrance. It's like you're trying to get into a nightclub in the 80s, like some real crazy shit. We running mad late. Shorty got on heels and shit. She's like, you're rushing too. We should go this. And I developed a cool way to tell her to shut up without saying shut up. I just go, ba 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 ba.
That's not nice. It's not
No,
nice.
but shut up is like aggressive. But if you go, ba 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 ba, they don't really know what to do, and they just stop. They don't.
mad.
Yo, the
You're
ba 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 ba
psychotic,
ba ba ba
son.
ba ba. Watch, see, it's good. Son, I had to improvise. We were about to be late.
You can't be late. That's the
Okay,
shit
I
my
forgot.
girl would do.
I
You
know.
cannot be fucking late to $1,000 dinner.
Just
To what, he's a
$1,000.
Japanese. He don't got no fucking
They've never
flexibility.
been late in their whole life.
Yeah.
Okay? These are very principled, formal people. Okay? I pull up in. I pull up in. I pull up in. I pull up in. Okay? We finally get there. 3 minutes to spare. We sit down. Thank God we got it. Okay? Would you like me to take your jacket? The girl at the door says, I ain't even get to show Jiro. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't get to show him my blazer yet. You know what I mean? But I reluctantly give the double-breasted. So Jiro never saw double-breasted. We sit down ready for sushi. Keep in mind, I know some of you look at me right now like I don't know sushi at all. I'm some white motherfucker. I don't understand these things. But you know what I did that day? I went to the fish market from Jiro Dreams of Sushi.
Oh.
Yeah, that morning, 6 a.m. And you know what I did immediately after I saw the fresh tuna get caught? I went to one of the restaurants at the old fish market that has the fresh tuna, and I had sushi for breakfast. I had the best sushi I ever had in my entire life.
That morning.
That morning, the recommendation from our homeboy, Tal, that came to the podcast.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When I tell you this sushi was incredible, you never had it in your entire life, and there's something different than with tuna than everything else. The fish tuna is like that steak, butter. It is butter on rice. You never experienced tuna like the tuna we have here and the salmon. You know how they're like almost interchangeable?
Yeah.
Tuna is so unique in texture and flavor from every other fish that you try. You see why they're obsessed with it. I had the best sushi I ever had in my entire life. I doubled down. I ordered another round. And I heard the Japanese guy, Americano. I heard
That
him
was
say,
Japanese?
honestly, Japanese
That's
is
Italian.
the weirdest language. Bro, I'm telling you.
That's what I thought Japanese was.
It's listen, of course you think that you always think about that,
Yeah.
right? But it's more melodic. Grand Hyatt. That's how you say Grand Hyatt. Grand Hyatt, right?
That's where you stayed?
Son, I don't speak no Japanese. Yes, I don't speak no Japanese, but I heard little words. You basically just say condiments.
Yeah.
Honey mustard, right? Like, son, you walk into the restaurant. I don't know what they're saying, but they're like, honey mustard, ketchup, honey mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise. You just say condiments. They just scream at condiments.
Yeah.
They understand it. I don't know what's going on. I tried the sushi that morning, Akash. I tried the sushi that morning. I prepared myself for sushi. I took a nap. Son, I wasn't about to go to Jiro tired. I took a nap. I put on a suit. Pressed. I had that shit hanging for 3 days. Put it in the shower. I put the shirt in the shower to get the wrinkles out.
Steam. Yeah, all right. That's what's
Come
up.
on, bro. It's Jiro. He dreams of sushi.
That's what you nap did. You napped to dream of
I was
sushi.
dreaming of sushi too, Akash.
Yeah, yo.
I was dreaming of it. I show up to this. I sit down. No jacket. I sit down. I look up. I see Jiro. I'm like, wow, he looks great still. And then I realize
Oh, fuck.
it was actually his son.
That's a problem.
Now, the son that was in the documentary. I'm like,
much
my,
better.
he's aged. But this is still awesome that I at least get the son. Because Jiro's 94 years old. I was worried he wasn't even going to be there. So I was like, boom, we got the son from the documentary. We're good. I look to his left. and there's Jiro.
Word?
Jiro and his son. I got the double whammy.
Oh, you're hype.
I'm fucking hyped. Can we get you something to drink? Green tea. I know better. I looked at the rules. Don't order alcohol. It's disrespect. I sit down. Shorty sits down. Green tea right there. Piping hot. Piping hot.
Well, you're even more excited.
I'm so excited, but it was so hot, Akash. I tried to drink. I had to put it back down, let it cool off.
Right.
I had to let it cool off.
Yeah.
It was so piping hot. It was piping, bro.
What was it?
Piping, bro. Son, it was piping, right? We get the first piece of sushi, right? I put it in my mouth. I take 2 bites. Almost threw up on Jiro's son. I almost threw up on Jiro's son. The wasabi started to crawl down my nose. Okay? The wasabi is crawling down my nose.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to hold it in, and then I realize if I don't suck this back, I'm going to throw up all over Jiro's son. So I go, I suck all the horseradish or whatever the wasabi is made out of back up into my nose. I'm like, okay, maybe that's expanding our palate. He's just setting the tone. Right? I take another sip, piping hot fucking green tea. Boiling hot green tea. Point it down. Next piece of sushi comes right away. It's once you're in there, you're fucking in there. It's on conveyor belt. Take it. We don't use chopsticks. We read. You use your fingers. Home. Second piece of sushi. More wasabi. When I tell you, I almost left the restaurant to throw up. I'm being 100% honest with you. Keep in mind, I had fresh sushi from the fish market this morning. No issue. This is something specific to Jiro. 2 pieces in, almost threw up. Take another sip of the green tea. Boiling hot. Just molten lava. Just my whole mouth is burned. My tongue is burned. Everything's burned. But you know what? I'm actually grateful because now I can taste the wasabi less that my whole mouth is burned. Right? A guy comes up. He starts about to pour more green tea into my cup. Right? Green tea? Right? I go, no, thank you, no, thank you. He looks at me in front of my shorty, in front of Jiro, in front of Jiro Jr., and he goes, oh, it's a free. I just paid $1,000. You think I can't afford whatever the fuck the cost of a little extra green tea would be? To say that to me was mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. No, I want it to cool down. They don't understand anything out there. Nobody speaks English in Japan. Go through the rest of the sushi. 10 of them were edible. The other 10, horrific. Horrific. Inedible. You couldn't eat it. Like, even if you could eat with the wasabi, just didn't taste good.
Did she like it?
Hated it.
Really?
Hated it. Hated it.
So what I don't understand is
Oh,
each piece was just covered with wasabi. I thought like
They
it's
hid it underneath. I don't know what happened, dude. I honestly don't. Listen, I wasn't around for Pearl Harbor. I promise you, it was not as bad as what I had to go through on behalf of the Japanese. On behalf of the Japanese. Like, as I'm eating this, I'm like, internment camps, yes. Round them up. Put them in the camp. Like, why do you let... This is poison. You're poisoning a human being here.
funny.
Son, $1,000.
They just give the suicide bombers wasabi, so they'd rather crash a plane than
In a
take them out.
heartbeat. In a heartbeat, dude. I could not fucking believe it, bro.
Had Tal been to Jiro? Had you heard from other people that it's not that great?
We go to a bar right afterwards. This bar called High Five, where they just make a cocktail for you based on what you like. You just tell them a few things, and they just potion up a cocktail. It was really impressive. And the first thing we said was, yeah, we just came from Jiro. And the guy goes, didn't like it, huh?
Wow.
Everybody that goes there afterwards says the same thing. It's a bullshit marketing ploy. Don't go. Don't waste your money. The best sushi you'll have is in Tokyo, and you can walk into any sushi restaurant and get it. Don't waste your money on that fucking shit. $1,000.
It's just so funny how hype you were to see this
I
guy.
was starstruck. I was looking at his hands. He has the most beautiful hands. They both have such beautiful hands.
What's beautiful about them?
The only part of their body that doesn't age.
The Japanese or just those two?
Those two. And
Maybe they be rubbing them in the wasabi.
No, son, it's not the wasabi. It's the rice. There's a yeast they use in the rice that this makeup company uses to make SK2 is the name of the company. Have you guys heard of this company? Ask your girl about it. I guarantee that she knows.
Yeah, guarantee you.
And they use the same property to like make your skin not age. And I swear to God, this shit was magic. I'm looking at two guys. Jiro's 94. His son looks fucking 84. They look old as shit. Their hands look 19. 19. Immaculate.
Wow. Watch, you're gonna have everybody just throwing rice on their face.
Real talk, man. That's probably what they put in Hennessy barbecue rings or whatever black people eat.
What does that got to do with it?
I'm just saying that's why y'all age so good.
Oh, okay.
Consuming all them Hennessy buffalo wings.
Wait, so what's the best pizza though?
Oh yeah, you didn't finish that one.
Pizza Strata.
But what makes it so good?
Bro,
you don't
I don't
even
even
eat
know.
bread, so I
You have
don't
to
even
understand.
respect your opinion.
You have to understand, and that's reasonable. What the Japanese do is they're craftsmen. They just perfect anything. Anything that happens, they just perfect.
Like
it.
breakdancing.
Son, breakdancing, what's it called? Suicide, subways, cleanliness,
Yeah.
ice cream. Like, it don't matter. They're just going to find a way to perfect it. They just stick, because that's their only outlet. They got no more outlets. Son, we got yelled at in a bar, my shorty and I, for kissing.
Wow.
You could smoke cigarettes in a bar. You could smoke cigarettes in a bar. You could blow cancer into someone's face. But if you're kissing a girl, please stop it. The guy ran over. The bartender ran over. No.
That's wild.
That is
Affectionless culture. Everything about the culture is commodified and transactionized, right? So it's like, I feel like I want some affection. I want to cuddle. Well, you go to this cuddle bar. I just want to talk to a girl. You'll go to this bar where girls come over and they talk to you.
Wow.
I want to come now. You'll go to this massage place where they jerk you off and then you'll come. Son, it seems like it's great, but it's a completely inorganic form of living,
Oh yeah.
right? It's unnatural.
Yeah. Nobody thinks the Japanese are organic people. I mean, nobody's ever thought of that.